Hello there and welcome back to the channel. We've got another session for you with River here. Obviously we're outside and we're still working with the e-collar. She's definitely coming a long way since that last video where we first introduced the e-collar to her. She's gotten a really good understanding that the stimulus that she feels is coming from me. It has something to do with something that I'm asking her to do. It has to do with the commands, the obedience that she already knows. And what we're gonna work on today, and we've already been working on a little bit, and she's developing an understanding of that, is it can also be pressure similar to the leash pressure when we're going for a walk, to stay close, to bring it in, to not drift away too much, depending on what it is that we want to communicate based on what she's doing on this walk. So she definitely is understanding a lot better. When it comes to the obedience portion of it, and even to an extent when we're out walking, the leash is still kind of necessary for her to fully understand how to turn off the pressure. She hasn't quite grasped that she's in control of it. As long as she listens and does the thing, she can turn off the pressure that she feels quicker. But it is starting to develop a little bit. It's windy, it's getting a little chilly, so us standing here, she's not just being a little overstimulated as she tends to be, like I've talked about in previous videos. She might actually be a little bit cold. So let's get moving, let's get warmed up. It's not that cold, but standing around, I wouldn't be that happy either. So let's get moving. Warm up a little bit. Good. Now this walk that we're going on right now, at least what we're planning to, we'll see if we have to deviate for whatever reason. But we've gone on this route with her a couple of times already. And in fact, there's a clip on our Instagram or Facebook, social media, that Kate caught of us walking through a small little gauntlet, so to speak. Walking along the sidewalk. We're one house just next to us. Good. River. Yes. One house next to us had a corgi barking at us through the window. And it happened pretty close to that window. And then across the street was someone else walking their dog. And River was aware of all of the goings on, but didn't care. Yes. You know, something that we haven't shown too much, or maybe even talked about too much with River, are some of the first steps that we built up for her practice to be able to go for this walk that we're going on. Literally, just before this walk, we filmed, yes, a session with Teddy, or Theodore, the Chow Chow, doing a bunch of walking drills up and down up to about this point on just back and forth on the stretch of the sidewalk. And it's the same thing that we did with River. Yes, to build up to crossing the street and going further. River, good. Yes. So, everything I talk about there and demonstrate there with Teddy, again, same stuff that we did with River here, same things I would recommend anyone does with their dog before going for a full-fledged walk as we are now. Yes. Now, because we are in that escape avoidance phase of the training, meaning she can avoid the stim from the e-collar, she can avoid the leash pressure entirely. If she just listens to my voice, there's a chance to do it without pressure. Yes, that means I'm not pressing the buttons until there's no response. I ask for something, she's not doing it, good. Then I will add pressure to encourage the request, the command, whatever guidance I'm giving her. And then she can escape that pressure by completing the thing. Which means I haven't pressed a button yet. That's kind of what I was trying to get to there. Yes, we're wearing it, I'm holding it, I'm at the ready, but I'm only using it now when I need it in this context of the walk. You've heard me, let's go. Good. Like there could be an example, but a couple times telling her as she's maybe cutting me off, drifting off in another direction too much. Maybe about happened here. Oh, nope, she self-corrected. Yes. But either way, when I say let's go to get her moving instead of being stuck to a smell, or because she's drifting in one direction too far, I'm not using the e-collar at that point. I'm giving her an opportunity to fulfill my request, fulfill my command or instruction before pressure is involved. So I'm at the ready, but haven't used it yet. Good. Yes. Now, almost every single time you've seen me mark the yes and give her food, it's because I felt like it. She didn't necessarily do something that earned it, that deserved it. But I am just rewarding the fact that she's still just walking with me. We're doing well. She has a tendency, like I've mentioned, like the impulse control is a thing. So you can kind of see in her steps that she's like speeding up, slowing down to these little extents. Bicycle going by. Yes. River. There you go. Nope. That one was just to kind of mark her self-control as that bike was speeding by across the street there. Good, River. Yes. Yes. Good. But some of these yeses that I'm doing that seem arbitrary can be a sort of test. She's doing her little impulse speed walking, slowing down, speed walk, slow down kind of thing. It can feel like sometimes that she might get a little bit of tunnel vision. Like right there, her nose went down. Let's go. Good. Good. And that she can get so hyper fixated on tracking a scent or chasing something, the bicycle that had gone by, that she gets the tunnel vision and tunes me out. So these random, yes, she's watching or checking out what is over there. She's allowed to look, but that yes can either serve to break up the hyperfixation if I see a building, or be a little test to see, are you hyperfixated? Let's go. Good. Good. Yes. Let's go. She's staring at the flagpole because it's windy and that flag, well, there's no flag up there, but the cables for it are just banging against the pole itself because of the wind. And it's kind of wigging her out. River, let's go. Good. Yes. Good. Whoops. Excuse me. My bad. I'm just speeding up to help you. There you go. Good. Now, as I've said several times, but I don't think I've actually had to do it today, I haven't said in this session, the way we teach the e-collar is very similar to how we use the leash. I've got this much slack of the leash here, but I can drop it and let her have a little bit more space. Let's go. No, River, let's go. Come on, let's go. Good. Good. Yes. Oops. Over here. Good. Yes. So there's a little tap tap right there on the e-collar. The first and only time so far that I've used it when I was moving backwards. River, let's go. Good. Yes. No e-collar there. Use my voice. She listened to it. Don't have to follow through. That other time, because there was, I'm not sure if it was in frame, but someone was stepping out of their door to pick up a package that was on their doorstep, and just a little bit of a distraction. Enough that she didn't want to respond as readily as she had just done there. Good. But let's go. Oh, good girl. Nope. Good. Nope. Let's go. Good. Come here. Good. Yes. Another quick little tap there. You saw when she just jumped across the sidewalk there. Good, because someone comes straight to me, but then she, nope. Dipped off to the side following her nose, hence the no, quick little tap. She overcorrected, but there was an attempt, there was effort, so I'm not gonna get too nitpicky about her going to the opposite side of the sidewalk and back into the grass there. Her purpose in going to that side was different than the original purpose of going to my left. No, excuse me. Good. Good girl, yes. But this checking in, looking up is definitely what we are looking for and appreciate when we go for walks. Good. River, hey, good, yes. Good. Good. River, sit. So. Right there, no e-collar. The voice by itself, sit. Yeah. So she's any of the e-collar. Down. Yes. Down. Yes. Good. Now, I had it set to 15 because outside that's typically been what we needed, but she's getting a little. I'm gonna turn it. I get 10 instead of 15. She was focused on whatever's going on over there. I asked for the down. Yes. And there was pressure until she did the down. Down. Yes. She is a little over concerned, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit, but that's also why I'm giving her some body language. Down. Yes. Like I said in the very first video, we're trying to find her level. I could have sworn she's feeling it at level 5. I just turned it to 7 and she's still feeling it. So we're going to bring it back down to 5. Down. Yes. And she's feeling it, responding it at this one. Was a little it could be very necessary to turn up to a 10 or even a 15 at other contexts, but now the fact that she's working with 5 is great. She's also just impatient and bored because I'm talking to the camera instead of working with her. River, heel. Pressure, leash touch. Yes. As soon as her butt hit the ground, that's when I let go of the stem. As soon as I had said pressure, that's when I pressed it. River, heel. Pressure. Yes. You can see the moment when she's kind of staring off and then, ooh, wait a second. That's when I pressed the button, she felt it. And again, we're just at level 5 here. Yes. Because of the plane going by, she doesn't see it, but I'm sure we can all hear it. Pressure wasn't quite enough and more body language, that the 5 itself wasn't enough. That's where 7, maybe to 10 in that one little moment would have been helpful. That's part of why we're not going to get stuck on a number. We can adjust back and forth, but we're paying attention to why it works sometimes and why it doesn't work other times. And also the little signals to make sure she is feeling it despite not responding to it. Down. Yes. Like there, she felt it and responded to it, but she was a little focused on whatever she was staring off there as I'm taking a long time again between reps to talk to the camera. That she's like, okay, you're not talking to me. I don't have to pay that much attention to you, Corey. And then out of nowhere, you're asking me to do something. What? This is not the most fair thing, but such is life. River, down. Pressure. Body language. Pressure's off. Yes. And then we're up. So, I'm gonna stop talking to you guys and be more fair and attentive to River here, and we'll continue walking. Let's go. Good. No. Good. That was just my voice with that no there. Maybe a little bit of the body language because I did, let's go. Good. Come to a kind of sudden jerky stop, mainly to not walk into her. But that body language can appear from her perspective like, oh, you're about to run into me or jump scare me, pump fake kind of thing. Good, River. Yes. Yes. Whoops. Oh, you. All right, cool. I fumbled one there. Good. Let's go. Yes. No, River, let's go. With that no, she just felt the subtlest little bit of tension on the leash since I didn't give her that extra slack that I've got here. Good. But no e-collar on that little moment. Good. Yes. Good. Let's go. No, excuse me. Let's go. River. Good. Let's go. Nope. Let's go. Pressure. Nope. Let's go. Good. Let's go. Good. Yes. So as she's kind of moving into me, I let go of the pressure. Turn it on when she's moving out and I'm trying to fix things. Good. But the thing about let's go compared to heel, I want to give her the freedom to smell and go off and do this. But that tunnel vision, her impulse control, those are things that we're working on. So there's this kind of balance of you're free, but not that free conversation that we're having. Yes. I want to make sure I'm not too frequent or distracting with the yes and the food that she doesn't observe and experience the world. I want her to see things. I want her to even ask some no, good. Ask some questions about some things. Other things, I'm gonna answer them before they get too deep, like going for a random piece of lint or something on the grass there. Good. But I want her to learn to be somewhat self-sufficient, self-regulating, as opposed to be dependent. No. Good. Little tap of the e-collar. Good. Instead of being dependent on my instruction. Good. Are you drunk? You're swerving all over the place, kid. Good. Yes. Let's go. Good. So yes, there's this balance of I need to get good. Give instruction because dogs can make bad choices, and I want to help her make the right ones. You might need a poop too. That might be it. Dogs tend to get a little squirrely and a little spastic when they gotta poop, but she might not do it. We'll see. River, excuse me. Good. Yes. All right, River, come here. Come on, you got a potty? Go potty. Oh. Good girl. Good girl. Alrighty. Hold on. Good. I can't multitask that well. All right, kid, we ready? River, let's go. Nope. Let's go. Good, come on, good. Good, yes. Anyways, you did this long enough. Good, nope. Good, River. You work with a particular dog long enough, you can start to read them and get some tells, like something's off. And I can't connect it to anything in the environment. and it seems to be coming from inside of you in some way. It's a little bit more literal than we realize, and you gotta poop. Yes. And now we're not acting like we're drunk again. All right. What was I saying before interrupted by bodily functions? But anyways, yeah, the freedom, balancing it out. Dogs can become too dependent on guidance, too dependent on instruction, that if enough of that guidance and instruction isn't being provided for them as they see fit, they can become a little anxious. Good. Yes. And that anxiety can lead to many different kinds of problems. Reactivity, just total chaos, hardcore parkour around the house, just generally rude behaviors, as friendly and playful as the dog might want to be. They're just doing a lot of jumping, a little too rough with the play, mouthing and biting and whatnot. Yes. In River's case, mostly just a lot of extra barking. And maybe put her head down and just go. She'll kind of pull and rush in any direction without necessarily having a target. Yes. She just feels the need to do. Good. That's part of, again, with her impulse control that I'm talking about, where she's kind of shifting her gait, speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, slowing down, instead of just having a steady pace with me. Good. Like that would be a symptom of that idea. Yes. Good. Yes. But at the same time, like, she has just a little extra energy. Her body conformation could be a part of it's uncomfortable to go at a particular pace. She's either got to go a lot slower or got to go faster than the pace I'm walking at, which may or may not be comfortable for me. So I'm not going to be too nitpicky about her speeding and slowing. I am going to acknowledge how it's happening. It may not be as obvious to tell, especially from your perspective of our butts. Yes. But even though on the way back, the same stretch that we started it on, she is still doing that quick, slow kind of pacing. She's checking in with me a lot more. She's paying much more attention to me and choosing to slow down and get back to this even space with me. Compared to on the way out, yes, she was just stimulated. There's wind, there's traffic, there's new smells, there's some snowflakes falling in our face. Yes. But now that we've had some amount of exercise, all of that has been kind of regulated. And she is on her own right here, self-regulating in terms of her pace and positioning relative to me. And again, I haven't really used the e-collar at all in this last stretch, let alone even using the leash at all in this last stretch. I've been doing my best when it's not very obvious that I'm using the tool to indicate when I'm using the tool. Yes. And I would, good. Also mention that the food is a tool. But that one is almost always obvious because I'm marking the yes. You see me bending over and giving her food. Let's go. Good. Yes. Up ahead, our neighbor's dog spotted us rounding the corner. They come charging to the end of their property, acting all tough, but they're backing off already. Yes, well before we ever noticed them, and they're far enough away anyways that I'm not too concerned. But I gotta finish and talk to the camera and do an outro. I'm about to go straight inside like it's any other walk. Got a little carried away there, even though I was just talking to you guys about the goings on as if I was talking to myself. Anyway, as always, if you liked what you saw, River, come here. Good, where you at? Good girl, over here. Good. As always, if you liked what you saw, hit the like button. If you have any questions about anything, drop them in the comment section down below. And be sure to subscribe so you can keep up with us and everything that we've got going on. Good. Otherwise, maybe hang out for an extra second as we do a little counter conditioning. Yes. No. Good. Yes. So I guess I'll explain and talk a little bit more and maybe do one more goodbye at the end of this. It's like leaving a restaurant with some friends and then you realize you parked in the same spot, so you said goodbye out front and now you're walking together for a little bit. Anyways, I don't care about the whining. I don't care about the barking. I gave her that no because she stepped forward towards the stimulus. Yes. The whining, the barking, that is pressure building up like a tea kettle on heat. That pressure builds and it's gotta go somewhere, and we've designed tea kettles and are conscious of how much heat, how much water, and closing the spouts and whatnot, that pressure builds and comes out the spout and whistles. And that's what's kind of going on here. That step forward was almost to the point where there's a violent boiling over, and if we're too close to that kettle or an open pot, then we're gonna get splashed and burned. Good. Yes. River. Good girl. So all of this is happening because of emotions. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. But the practice, the repetition of how we've created yes to mean something to her. Down. Yes. And then the giving of food and her taking the food, all of those have different emotions associated to them. So now there's this weird conflict of they mean one set of emotions, this means another set of emotions, but they're gone now. River, sit. Yes, I'm still here. They were just staring as far as I could tell. They weren't barking. They were kind of just sitting and watching beyond that first initial charge that I saw off off the porch there. They weren't doing anything to stimulate her any further, to engage with her any further, but I am. Down. Yes. Whether it's just the yes or these quick reps. And so you've seen, especially in those little moments that I was kind of talking and explaining, like now, yes, she's choosing to check in to me. She might have spit out one piece of food there. Good. So I don't care again that she's whining. I want her to see, let's go. I know, this is now more boredom than anything because I'm taking too long to talk, as usual. But if that triggers this, then that will start to solicit different emotions than it used to, or that it originally did. And it will no longer be conflict, it is just this set of emotions of whatever we create in this space, which we want to be kind of fun and exciting. And once it's fun and exciting but directed towards me, as opposed to not so fun but still exciting directed towards them, I can then start to bring the levels down, like, okay, they exist, so what? Let's move on with life. And it becomes more mundane. But anyways, I've already said goodbye. The wind is picking up a little bit. It's not as chilly as it was a little bit ago, but yet again, we'll wrap it up. So, like, comment, subscribe. We'll keep it short, keep it quick, and we'll see you guys next time. Let's go, River, for real this time. Except.